What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. Manchester United have won a game of football again. But my word, is it painful to watch? My word, are we struggling against Sheffield United? Listen, 3 points is 3 points. And you enjoy it. You say to yourself, right, pat yourselves on the back. It's back-to-back wins for the first time this season. But ultimately, if you're watching that, and you're crediting the performance and you're saying to yourself, next week against Man City, I still think there's still massive problems at Man United. Style of play, not good enough. We're struggling against Sheffield, bottom of the league. This is bottom of the league, people. We're not talking about any old big team here. This is bottom of the league. Guys, this ain't good enough. We should be beating Sheffield United 2 or 3-0. Easy, comfortable performance. You know, we should be struggling out there. Getting a last minute winner, etc., etc. It shouldn't be the case. If that's what you guys want to do, well, it isn't sustainable. I'm sorry. I'm Ten Hag's biggest fan. I want Ten Hag to succeed. I'm not Ten Hag out. I'm not Ten Hag out. I want Ten Hag to succeed. But I'm sorry, I can't, for me, look at that today and be like, I'm happy with that. I'm not happy with that. It's terrible. Struggling against Sheffield United, bottom of the league. You can't be happy with that. And yes, 3 points is isolation. 3 points is what says on the results. But what we need to do in terms of our performances for the rest of the season, that leaves to me with like, yeah, this is going to be a long season. I generally, if Ten Hag don't get us playing in a better style of football and get us playing the way he wants to play rather than to what the players are doing right now, then boy, this will be a long season. I tell you that. Because that, for me, our defense was our best out there. Onana, Maguire and Onana, the only two for me that can come out of there that can say any saving grace. Everyone else is just, it's average. You know, we get the goal probably against the run of play. Sheffield United were dominating the football, similar to maybe the Burnley game. Sheffield United were dominating football, and we got the goal through McTominay. You kind of said to yourself, okay, fair enough. We'll kick off from here. They got the penalty. They scored. And then it was like, second half. You know what it feels like with Man United? It feels like it's eternity watching United. It feels like forever. The world's never ending. It feels like it's never ending the game. You look at yourself, we're having chances, we're having moments, but it just seems to be you're not convinced by them. It just seems to be you don't enjoy it. You don't enjoy watching Man United. And that's where Ten Hag needs to get this fan base at. He needs to let us enjoy our football. And I don't enjoy it. I genuinely don't, guys. If I did, I wouldn't be complaining. I'd be like, you know what? Match reaction's done. 3 points. What are you not complaining at? But for me, as a fan, that's not the way for me to act. That's not the way for me to be like, you know what? Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not. Excuse me, I'm not really doing that. I'm not telling you it's a lie. Because for large parts of the game, ponderous, pass, side to side, not really much control in the game. You're looking for these little moments. Rashford's not doing anything. You know, he needs to score. It's either we're not clinical or we don't play a brand of football. It's one of them two. And sooner or later, teams are going to be clinical against us and teams are going to wipe us off the park. And Man City are coming next week. That's where it comes down to. Dallow's finish was unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's out of this world. But it seems to me like we're looking at these little flashes, brilliances that I called Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for, and I'm calling out Ten Hag. It's as simple as that. Whether you like it or not, defensively, we might be okay, but midfield and attack is toothless, man. There's no cohesion. There's no, there's no. We can't be as fan base be transparent and open about our football club if we're lying to ourselves and we're saying this is okay against Sheffield United. I have to stress that a lot. It's Sheffield United. It's not just only an old team. It's Sheffield United. And Ten Hag needs to look at it and think, well, we should be doing better. We should be coming here dismantling teams. And yes, Hoyland should have had 2 or 3 in the first half. Hoyland needs to do better. They need to take their chances as well. Because it seems to me like when we don't take our chances, head down, you know what, we're looking at certain situations. But it is, like I said to you, 3 points. It is the first time, positively wise, we've got back-to-back wins in the Premier League. And I think we've jumped to, 8th or 9th in the league now. I'm not quite sure where we are in the league, but it's something now. We're climbing up the league for a little bit. But next week, could be back down to reality. But I just feel like with Man United right now, it's not progressing. It's not. I don't feel like United are progressing at the minute. I don't think there's an elevation to us. I think our performances are still bad, and I think we're getting the result here and there, but it isn't for me sustainable. That's what I look at today, and I'm looking at the performance today. I'm like, that is not sustainable. That is not the Man United way. That is not the Ten Hag way. Last season, we've seen glimpses of that. This season, it looks like he's thrown everything out the window. All the principles are out the window. You know what? We're just going to play this kind of pragmatic style. We're just going to, work on little moments here and there. And that's what our plan is. You can't keep doing that, my friend. You can't. Ten Hag, it needs to be better than that. Because when we play Man City, we haven't played the bigger teams away from home. That's Sheffield United. That's Sheffield United we played today. Ain't the biggest teams in the world. And you're struggling against them. You have got a long season, my friend, if that's going to happen now. We've got to be absolutely battering these teams, battering them. Can't be struggling against them. We've got to be battering these teams, battering them, not struggling here and there. Come on, man. It needs to be better. That's all I want to end on this here. It needs to be better, Ten Hag. When we go into these performances here, it needs to be better. I thought Maguire was outstanding. Absolutely brilliant. You know what? Didn't put a foot wrong. Onana today, those moments where people were like, oh, good saves today. Good key saves. The one where Brewster shot, wobbling around. He made a good save on his low right there. So there is little moments here and there. But ultimately, guys, it ain't good enough, man. It ain't good enough. And I'm being honest with myself. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments. But am I going a bit too far? Let me know in the comments below, guys. And I'll see you soon, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.